welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I finally made a decision. I got the windows in place. I'm told you guys don't mind the painting, but you didn't want to watch the windows. So I did the windows off camera. And now we're going to quickly paint and detail. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we're going to start with this middle. I had a suggestion to turn the middle, instead of using it like as a rental bedroom type of thing, to turn it into a gathering hall. And I got to thinking, like, we have a stage and all that. I can turn it into a stage, and there could be live music or shows or whatever. So I think I'm going to do that. Thank you for that idea. So now let's go on all paint. I can't remember what color I did. This way. Color I did. I'm stuck. I had to do some clever, as I was putting the windows in, I did some clever room separations, since I had to think about that in as far as where the windows went. Oh no, I left into my grass. Oh no! Means I have to put sod down. I don't wanna. Or these browns. I couldn't make up my mind on the color of the barn. Actually, it wasn't until the suggestion came through that I turned it into a gathering hall did I actually go, okay, I know what I want for the coloring. Nope. Where'd my panels go? Actually, you know, I'm gonna put that there. I don't... This is gonna help me. Done. Done here. Can I... Not that either. I doubt I can change it. Oh, I can. I don't know what color the barns are. Like, it's usually rough boards put together, right? But I guess it could also be whatever you want it to be. That's as far as I got as the thought process goes. What do I want to do with the other ones? Test the theory. Thought about doing like worn wood on the outside, but then I don't know, I felt like that detracted from how it looked. Kind of looked like, do you trust the plumbing? Oh, here's my other question for you. So, I will be doing gardening, but I'm not very good at it. Okay, I take that back. I can make it look good. It just takes me a lot of time. And it probably could be its own episode if I do the gardenscape. Do you want to see the gardenscape? Because if you do, then I'll gladly show it. If not, I'll edit it. And you can see the finished product. I did something very similar to that in the last two regular House Flipper 1 builds. I made a really big There was the one that had where you found the telescope, where they introduced the telescope, and I really heavily did the landscaping on that, which was a lot of fun. But it took me an unspeakable time. And this is a bigger yard. And I have a rough outline in my head of what I want the garden to look like, or the landscaping, I should say. Again, I'm going to be heavily relying on the use of the workshop items to make it how I want it to look like. I don't know if you guys saw the news, but they are bringing an update soon to House Flipper 1, and they gave us a tease, and it looked like restaurant-related appliances, like restaurant style. And I was like, oh, that's fascinating. Maybe they saw everyone's videos of us turning things into restaurants. I am planning... Oh, I forgot there's this bug. I forgot. Something about... I just recently got this bug. I really experienced it on the house, on the previous house. If I put them on the balcony, I can no longer... My hand doesn't recognize that they're there. And as you saw, the gun had a hard time recognizing that they were there. But I can pick them up. Fine, I'm gonna have to put sod down anyway. Did I say this? I thought I was thinking it. I don't know if I said it out loud. I do plan on making these two buildings different colors. My thought process behind it is someone goes to check in, and the person in the counter is like, "Yes, you're room 20 whatever. You're gonna be in the light tan building." Just for easy check-in. That is my thought process. My other thought process that I'm kicking around in my head is I'm debating on making the rooms color-coded to be plant-themed. Like, kind of did something similar to that when I made a wedding bed and breakfast, which was a lot of fun. I did it from the luxury house, the House of Memories. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, I turned them into flower rooms, rose room, and whatever. So that's what's in my head, but instead of flowers, I'm thinking farm plants, but I might see like their scientific name or like a fun name for them. So like, you don't say go to the corn room. Or else I might find like other plant names. I don't know. I'm kicking around. It is in the tentative stage in my head. And then color coding it, of course, to the plant that I assigned to the room. Okay. I need scaffolding. Scaffolding. Not the way I wanted that, but that's, yes. Why don't we have this scaffolding in House Flipper 2? Okay. Did I? Brown. I think I did. And I just realized that is a public venue. I should put another door. I didn't think about that until just now. I have all this space in the back here. I'm debating, like, where this barn is. I'm probably going to turn it into, like, put a patio out here. Probably circling out the back. And I'm probably going to put a door. I don't know where I'll put the door. The door somewhere. This back part's the bathroom. So I can't put a door there. Or I would, I guess. There's nothing that says I couldn't. I could see a bathroom having a private entrance from the outside. I have to think about it. Anyway. Turning this out here into a patio. But I have these grand plans, and the one thing I'm going to caution you guys about, just so you know, especially if you're brand new to the channel, since the farm DLC update, I've been having a hard time finishing houses because it's like at a certain point I'll save, I'll log out, and then I come back and I can no longer play. The game is so lagging and stuttery that it just becomes impossible to place anything. And so I want you to guard yourself to be ready for that. And if it doesn't happen, fantastic. If it happens, well, then we know. But I'll go as far as I can until it stops me. But that's unfortunately the story of our lives. Oops. And it was one thing where I was really excited to go to House Flipper 2 because I had heard directly from the developers that that would stop being an issue for me, and I was really excited. Because, you know, some of my biggest problems with this game is that I have grand ideas and the game can't handle it. Though I am told House Flipper 2 by map makers that it's kind of the same thing. They have grand ideas and the game's like, get out of here with your ideas. And tried to tell it to go down. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Your commands make no sense. I'm not going to do paving stones because I don't hate myself. I mean, I do sometimes, but I don't want to punish myself, I should say. I'm going to lay, I think, what do you call it? The bark down. I think, anyway, is the game plan. Let me out. What am I gonna do about the bell? Gotta color the bell too somehow. Can you look, please? Lazy bum. Stop. Wait, I want... So we can do the Murin. Or I could do... Huh? If I remember right, I'm gonna run into a problem where it doesn't have the same wood options. Yellow. Come on. I mean... The thing, I recently learned House Flipper 2 has building components that's only available in the build mode of Sandbox and nowhere else. Why? That would, I'm sort of glad I heard about that off of the game and not in the game, or because you poor guys would have heard me raging in the middle of it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I sort of want to put windows right there, but better not. I got a plan for that divider. Oh, you're being picky. Well, from the ground, it's not going to matter. Right? They come up here and the sound stops like we're inside. A bit weird. Second I did. Wonder if it will curve over when I add the other strip. Hope so. Cheeks out. Remember to hit spacebar. No problem. Okay. It automatically will form the corner if it recognizes that it's near its like. But sometimes I've noticed it doesn't always like to. Oh my, so annoying with myself. Debating whether or not. I don't think the game has strips I want. I want a trim to go down the sides, like how that is, but I don't think it exists in the game in the way that I want it to. So I'm debating what to do. It. You didn't click into place. Doing. Well, we're gonna let it go for now. I don't care. I'm gonna care, but I'm not gonna fight with it. It didn't click in. I don't think they come any smaller than 0.25. Yes, from the ground. It doesn't matter. I should probably let it go. Stubborn. What hell is it against the wall? I can't tell you how much I rage whenever I do that. In my head, I get so bad at myself. So, big question is... Didn't do it over here. Alright. Sometimes I wish we can put a turbojet on this to go a little faster. Corners get a little rough. Oh, it didn't click in. I thought from the outside it did, but I can see from there it's sticking out. Look at the sun. I didn't see was the balloon. Or was that pet DLC? No, it was the farming DLC that had the balloons. I think. No. Something along this lines of that one. It's done. Like how it looks. Some slime. I know that I kind of overuse this in the builds, but I just like how it gives it dimension. It's not doing what I want it to do. It doesn't quite work. Best bet is to start from the outside. Wait. Smith. How much do we care? Do we care that it doesn't meet the end? In theory. No, I couldn't. If I moved it forward, it would be outside. So again, how much do we care that there is a gap between where that meets meets the balcony? Am I the only one that cares, or does it? Oh, for a minute. And I'm pretty sure I can't spin these. Nope. Didn't it? I'll be right back when we go fix these. I have to be happy with it. I can't find in the workshop or anywhere else corners to decorate them. I have to be happy. Do I like that? Problem. Okay. Blurs, don't I? Change the color. So hard to select that. some life and looking less like a box. What I'm trying for. Oh wait, I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? Wait, it doesn't look right. I was like, I think. And if there's any items that you see me use that you want to know what the names are in the workshop, ask me in the comments. But the thing is I use so many items that if I was to list them all, you would go crazy trying to find it. But why am I so way off? Right. It'd be easier if it would let me do it from the front. It will. There we go. Trying to give it some flair, some character. That work? Sorry, I keep walking back and forth. I'm debating. I'm strongly debating. This one. This one's big. What she said. Worked so hard to put that against the wall, and then it turns out that that's not where I want it to be. I just choose the wrong. I did. It's the 100. Alright, now it feels less like a Minecraft square. And more like it's got character. Maybe, I don't know. Still not 100% happy with it, but... Okay, real quick, just so I can visualize it, I'm gonna do a rough outline of this, and I think we're gonna do... We got wood shavings, or we could do bark. I think I'm gonna do bark. Slightly goofed up, maybe? That's the same. I thought there was a way to change the size of the bark. Keep in mind this is really rough. I'm just sketching it out. I can visualize it right now. Oh. That went. I was wondering. In the incorrect position. Oh. Why is it pink? That's disturbing. love how it sounds like stone. Why does it think stone when it's bark? I'm trying to enjoy it here, but I oh, I forgot about making a path to the stairs. So roughly sketch that out. What I want. That kinda. Okay, so here I just noticed we're past the even though I think it will trim down to less. So I'm gonna do this similar to that building, and then something to this. If you want to see that on camera, let me know. I will share it. If not, I'll just do it, and then we'll skip forward. And again, if you want to see the landscaping, let me know. I'll show the landscaping. If not, I will just show you the end product. Nobody. Just see, I don't want to torment you guys if you guys want to see the end. I'm liking how that's turning. It's kind of like becoming like a mix of English garden, isn't it? I'm not mad about it. But I'm also kind of camouflaging all the empty space on the walls to try to give it more character. I want to put a patio underneath here. Probably right. Little sitting area would make sense. Okay, good. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I will be back with more.